I'm wishing the best for women because it is Women's Week. It's a great day, worthy of celebration because we have very, very hard-working women out there doing their best to see that everyone lives in peace, progress, and happiness.
Celebrating women is a worthy cause because if you look at our women of this country or the women of this world, in any sector that you go, you find that women are doing very well in all sectors of development, being it social, political, economic. In all sectors that you go, women are doing very well, especially in the Gambia here. All the women that we have in the Gambia, if you go to the agricultural sector, if you go to the judiciary, education, all sectors of life, I'm even wondering, without women, where would we be at this time? I can say today my mentor is a woman because this is a woman who has given me hope, who have really have an impact into my life, who is no other person, that is Aunty Ndey Jeng Jallow.
Aunty Ndey is the lady sitting right in front of you here. Actually, my actual name is Aunty Ndey Jallow, but most people call me Aunty Ndey because of my love for children and my family. Even my husband calls me Aunty Ndey. I'm the auntie to everybody. I was a teacher in the late 80s, in the late 60s, in the public schools, and for many, many years as head, and then also worked with Marina International for 13 years before my retirement, and that was what prompted me to really move on and start something on my own, because I gathered two experiences, the public sector experience and the international experience as a teacher, and I thought I would do better whenever I start my own project. So I started the school when I was even at Marina, and women should know you don't have much to start any program or any business. But when I started with only 2 kids, and I employed 1 teacher. So then I was in Marina, and I was working hand in hand with the teacher. From Marina, I come back to the house, prepare what the teacher should teach, look at what she's doing, and that was how I started. 2 kids. And from there, before the end of the term, it ended up to 9. And that was how the school grew up. And then we move on and on from the daycare to nursery. And then the nursery was packed full in the end, because right now I have about 10 classes in the nursery section, and I have a daycare nursery as well, and a primary. So from the primary, now I am also starting a high school already. It has already started. We haven't got space, a high school land, but we housed Form 1 and Form 2 in the primary section. Presently we are building a high school, and it will be ready before the end of the academic year. By September, inshallah, the children will move over, and more students will be registered to join the high school.
She has really contributed immensely to the educational system of this country, the Gambia. And also she has been in the system, and now I think, though to be retired, not yet retired, but still strong, and also still contributing to the educational factor. And thank God, with the school, she has been able to do very well. And I know the sky still remains the limit, which is the motto of the school. We are trying our best in all ways, and we are doing all we can to make sure that at least she becomes happy when she relaxes and puts her back on the ground. She's a good mother. I call her my mother. She's a good mother. She's kind, she's loving, she's gentle, and I see that, and I hope all mothers will be the same, the way she is.
So Aunty Ndey is a very wonderful woman, whom you know he has the passion for children. That is why she established this, to make sure that every child in the community here is treated rightly.
Because of her leadership, so many good things have been happening. I am a testimony to that, because my children, there has been so much improvement in their learning, in their effectiveness in all that they do.
They did what?
Jeremiah in the small school.
Oh, Jeremiah is your sibling.
She's so free to talk to. She's the best principal that we ever had. She's so comfortable to talk to, and she's so free.
Yes. Mr. San, how are you? What's happening? You waiting to be picked up? You're not going home yet. Okay, that's good.
When we have problems, sometimes we talk to her, and she talks to us very well. She advises us to do the right thing and to look forward to our future. She's a great woman. When I grow up, I wish to be like her. I want to help others and to make my parents proud of me.
I must say thank you to Allah for having a proprietress like Mrs. Ndey Jallow, who is so hardworking, dedicated, and will never stay away from school even when sick. That is why she had a nickname. We always call her Aunty Tough Tough. Then one moment she will be in school and say, I am going to look out for something. The next 20 minutes she will be here with that and satisfy all teachers' needs. She is very hard-working, very lenient with us, encouraging us, asking us to be conscious all the time, asking us to put the children number one.
After finishing school, I met this woman, and she has brought he has bring that self-esteem out of me, and I'm still making best use of that, and I've learned a lot from this woman. She's very caring. She's very concerned. Working with her is another experience that even after working with her, you can use from life after her. Honestly, I have learned a lot from her, and she has even taught me ideas that I've never learned during my conventional schooling. And definitely, Aunty Ndey Jallow, working with her is very amazing, because you have to satisfy her. She's very strict. Sometimes you may thought that she overdo things. Yeah, but that's natural. If one thing to be done properly, you don't just sit down and lean and just be watching. You have to be on the ground, which you always do. She's always in the ground with me. I don't know the right adjective that I could even use to describe her, honestly. Because working with her has taught me a lot. Wherever I go, I know that I will comfortably work. Any school that I go today, I will comfortably say that, because I've attended many schools. I've been to the public schools, I've attended some private schools, But the experience that I learned from her, even I use it to other institutions that I even attended, they were surprised. And I didn't learn that from college or from any other institution. I learned that directly from her. Because when I was starting with her, she would come to the class and look at me, go through my books, what am I doing with the kids, monitoring. So she's always on my toes, to make sure that I did the right thing. And she's very concerned with the child's welfare. So this is what I know about her. And I think these are the type of people that the government should look into, the ministry also should look into, the educational sector, all stakeholders.
She is never tired. She will come in the morning, first thing in the morning, Monday. She will ask about the schemes, lesson notes. She doesn't want to see any teacher without tools in the classroom. Without efficient tools, without efficient apparatus, teaching aids, without efficient materials to make the children to touch, to feel, to investigate, and arrive at the right conclusion. She is a woman like that.
Actually, working with her has been great and amazing. She's one of the best people you can ever work with. She's strict, always doing her work, wants people to do her work. And at home, she's one of the phenomenal women. She's strong, handling her husband, and adult kids like me too.
So this Women's Week, we hope that it's going to be a lesson for all the women there to emulate people like Aunty Ndey Jallow. She is a hard-working lady, an icon for hope and motivation. She is a needle and thread for all the staffs. She does everything good to see that every staff live in comfort and happiness. That is why I always emulate her, and she is our mentor.
Now, I don't know much what is going on in the public sector at the moment, but for the private schools, I can just highlight the problems we are going through during this COVID period. So some schools suffered, some teachers had to leave their schools because they were not paid, and there are only a few schools who were really ready and made sure that we kept money for incidences like that. We were able to maintain our teachers by paying them their basics. So it's always good for government to turn around when there are crises, to also look at schools in all sectors, because we are all serving Gambian children. We are all here for the Gambians. So definitely we need their support, and they also have to consider us whenever issues come up and we need support. We have to come to our aid and help us.
So these are the type of people we should even emulate. These are the type of people government should even look into these people, give them support, because they are making a lot of impact in the ordinary people's life, in the young people, upcoming people like me, like children, school-going children. She's investing the little that she has, she's maintaining it to develop education to the best level at a very cheaper rate, at a very lower rate compared to other institutions. So these are the people that we need to support.
And I have great concern, not only supervising and monitoring and participating in the running of the school, I am also very much concerned about my family and what they eat. I come to school, you see me 1 o'clock running around. Sometimes I go to the market, tough. Quick, I go and cook. I make sure that they have the best meal all the time, which is also part of my responsibility. If you run around, you don't take care of your family, at the end of the day, I don't think you will have a healthy and a happy family. Apart from my daily running around, my official duties, I'm a mom, I'm a housewife, I'm a committed housewife. I cook and make sure that my family is well taken care of. Especially Fridays, when it's a holiday, my husband is imam, he comes home with some of his friends to have lunch. So I make sure that I cook enough. I'm a woman with a big heart. My lunch is a very special benefit, Friday benefit for my husband and friends and family. So coming to dish out. So I say, that's yummy.
Behind every hard-working human, there is always a hard-working and supportive man behind. And that implies that behind our able head, that's Aunty Ndey Jallow, behind her there is someone who is always helpful, motivative, and that is Uncle Imam Sii Jallow.
My wife, Mrs. Ndey Jallow, we met in 1968 and we decided to get married. I was then getting ready to go to university. And I went to university and came back, and I still found that I wanted her to be my wife. And I'm glad I did not make the wrong choice. That was the right choice I made. We have now lived together for several years. We have been blessed with 4 children. Unfortunately, the eldest of them, Ali Badra, passed away in 1994. Sorry, in 1997. May God have mercy on him and on all those who are our relatives who have passed away. For us, Mrs. Jallow and I, It's been a very happy and very fruitful relationship. We have worked together as young teachers. I just finished university work and she had just finished teacher training college. And we have been together developing our family and developing our well-being. In effect, we have done very well for ourselves. We have contributed greatly towards the development of education. We own 4 schools in this country now. We are also giving a lot of scholarships to people who are worthy and have good relationship with our families and anyone we find wanting for support and particularly for those who want scholarships or to go for further education. We are working in all these areas and we will continue to do so by the will of God. But I particularly on this occasion would like to thank her for being a very worthy partner. She has been very faithful, very kind and very understanding and quite a very religious person. And perhaps that is what has kept her in this marriage. Most marriages fail because there is no religion. It's just a relationship, not religion. But for us, thank God, we have been guided by the Islamic religion and we have lived together for years and we hope we live more for many more years. Worship Allah and do what we can for this nation, for our people and for all humanity.
And men should support us and respect our roles. Because for men, they go to the office, they work, they bring money, and we support them as well. Wherever they give 10, we can also put in our $5 to make sure that ends meet. And the extra role we have, the men don't have it. They don't have it. We go to work, we come to the house, we cook, we run other errands, family errands, and they should really respect us and give us all the support we need. So I'm appealing to the men to also make sure that they also do their part by not giving us, but supporting, caring and loving us. That would really keep us going. So this much I have to appeal to my husbands and brothers to make sure that they really give us the support. They are doing it, but I know some men really don't do that much. So I'm appealing to everybody to make sure that they give us that support.
So I say bravo and thank you to her for the encouragement and the style, the zeal of work she has put into all the teachers in the school. So I am wishing all female teachers, all women throughout the whole world a successful 2020, good health and a prosperous 2021.
Yes, what I'm tell all the women is let them keep on working hard. What they are doing, no one has their pay, but God will reward them. And the women of this world, particularly the women of the Gambia, like of Aunty Ndey, the like of the Adelaide sources, we tell them to open up, like Aunty Ndey is doing, expanding, bringing in many people, to share the little that they have. I mean, it does not stop only with them, but they are sharing with everybody. So I'm telling all the women of this country that thank you very much, happy celebration. We wish them all the best. They are our mothers, they are our wives, so we wish them good luck.
Women are the pillars of the country. Every woman have good work they are doing, and when you see them, they contribute more to the growth and development of the country. So I wish you all a happy Women's Day, and I pray that the Lord will give you the strength, the grace to be able to continue forth in everything you do.
I want to wish all the women a happy International Women's Day, all the mothers and all the single mothers a happy International Women's Day.
I have to say a very good celebration and happy Women's Day. Women in this world, not only Gambia. Everybody they've seen how the women struggle. We work hard, we struggle. So for that, I say congratulations to all women and wish them a happy celebration. And may we all witness many, many, many celebrations in the future.
It's a great thing that we have a woman like Aunty Ndey in our school. And if I grow up, I want to be like her. I'm wishing every woman a happy Women's Day. I'm wishing Aunty Ndey, Mrs. Abebaku, Aunty Nene, and Aunty Bintu, and my lovely mom too. I'm wishing her a happy day. I pray that she will be here when I become success. I love you, Mommy.